Welcome to this short odyssey covering 10 of the major characters in the Brothers Karamazov. In the labyrinthine world of Fyodor Dostoevsky's The Brothers Karamazov, we are invited to traverse the depths of the human soul, where light and shadow wage an eternal struggle. This narrative, rich in philosophical discourse and emotional tumult, presents a family at the precipice of moral and existential crisis. At the heart of this saga are characters who, with their distinct voices, embody the myriad facets of human experience: love and hatred, faith and doubt, redemption and damnation. Through the lives of the Karamazov family and those entwined with their destiny, Dostoevsky crafts a tapestry of human complexity, inviting us on a journey that challenges our perceptions, tests our beliefs, and ultimately seeks to uncover the essence of what it means to be human. Fyodor Pavlovich Karamazov, concealed in the ironic grandeur of a name that means gift of God, walks the earth as a testament to contradiction. This patriarch, whose life is steeped in the basest of desires, greed, lust, and an egregious neglect of paternal duties, casts a long shadow over the lives of his sons. The stark disparity between the saintliness his name suggests and the sordid reality of his actions paints Fyodor as a figure emblematic of wasted potential and moral decay. In the whirlwind of Fyodor's existence, where hedonism reigns supreme, his moments of connection with Alyosha emerge as rare beams of light piercing through the gloom. Alyosha, embodying the serenity and grace his father's name would suggest, but Fyodor himself lacks, stands as a mirror reflecting what Fyodor could have been, illuminating the chasm between the divine gift implied by his name and the squalor of his choices. Fyodor's life, a cacophony of shallow pleasures and superficial jests, occasionally reveals glimpses of a sharper, more introspective intellect, a wit that could have been employed for higher purposes but instead serves the lower. These flashes of insight, however, do little to redeem Fyodor, instead underscoring the tragedy of a life that could have mirrored the grace and beneficence his name implies, but chose the path of decadence. The essence of Fyodor's tragedy is encapsulated in his moments of acute self-awareness, where the realization of his spiritual destitution becomes unbearable. It's in these fleeting instances that Fyodor appears most human, caught in the grip of a silent agony over the wasteland his life has become. Such moments offer a poignant glimpse into the soul of a man who might have once held the potential for goodness, but has been irrevocably lost to his vices. Yet it is in his complex relationship with Alyosha that Fyodor's character finds a semblance of redemption. Alyosha's presence evokes a tenderness and a vestige of fatherly affection from Fyodor, hinting at the man who might have been if only his choices had aligned more closely with the divine implications of his name. Alyosha, in embodying the virtues Fyodor's name suggests but the man himself fails to live up to, acts as a subtle redeemer, offering hope that no soul, not even Fyodor's, is beyond the reach of transformation. Fyodor Pavlovich Karamazov, thus, is not merely a cautionary figure, but a complex symbol of the profound irony of human existence, the juxtaposition between the potential embedded in our names and the reality of our lives. His story challenges us to reflect on the divine gifts we are all bestowed with and the choices we make in stewarding them. In Fyodor's narrative, we find a compelling exploration of wasted grace and the eternal possibility of redemption, reminding us that the light of change, however dim, never truly extinguishes. In the rich tapestry of the brothers Karamazov, Dimitri Fyodorovich stands as a testament to the human spirit's capacity for depth and contradiction. Named after Demeter, the Greek goddess of harvest and agriculture, Dimitri embodies the cycles of death and rebirth, mirroring the seasonal ebb and flow that governs the natural world. This connection to Demeter casts him as a figure intrinsically tied to the earth, to the primal forces of creation and destruction, and to the perpetual dance of darkness and light within the human soul. Yet Dimitri's journey is marked by an oscillation between the darkest depths of despair and the sublime heights of joy, a reflection of his namesake's domain over life's dualities. At times he plunges into the shadowy realms of his psyche, embodying the darkest figure in Dostoevsky's narrative, a man ensnared by his baser instincts, wrestling with desires that threaten to consume him. Yet Dimitri also reaches moments of profound illumination, where the ecstasy of being alive courses through him, exemplified in his evocation of Schiller's Ode to Joy. This hymn becomes a clarion call for Dimitri, a reminder of the potential for transcendence and unity in the face of life's suffering. Dimitri's existence is a microcosm of the human condition, torn between terrestrial longings and the yearning for something beyond the tangible, a connection to the divine, the eternal. His pursuit of Grushenka, a quest fraught with passion and peril, symbolizes not merely a desire for another, but a deeper longing for wholeness, for a love that transcends the physical and touches the soul. The contemplation of patricide, a spectre that haunts Dimitri, serves as Dostoevsky's exploration into the darkest corridors of the human heart. This moral precipice, where Dimitri teeters between action and restraint, highlights the profound internal struggle that defines him. It is in these moments of darkness that Dimitri's quest for redemption gains its most poignant urgency, reflecting the soul's capacity for both great sin and great salvation. Dimitri's existence is a microcosm of the human condition, torn between terrestrial longings and the yearning for something beyond the tangible, a connection to the divine, the eternal. His pursuit of Grushenka, a quest fraught with passion and peril, symbolizes not merely a desire for another, but a deeper longing for wholeness, for a love that transcends the physical and touches the soul. Dimitri Karamazov's narrative arc, from despair to ecstasy, from darkness to light, offers a profound meditation on the essence of being human. Through Dimitri, we are reminded of our own fluctuations between shadow and joy, and the potential for growth and transformation that lies within our struggles. His connection to the earth and to the cycles of life and death challenges us to embrace our own complexities, to find beauty in our imperfections, and to seek redemption in our most profound connections with others. Dimitri's story, then, is not merely a tale of personal redemption, but a universal ode to the human experience. It invites us to ponder the depths of our own souls, to confront our darkest fears, and to aspire towards our highest joys. In the figure of Dimitri Karamazov, we find a mirror of our own potential for despair and ecstasy, a reminder that within the human heart lies the capacity for profound darkness and luminous light. Ivan, derived from the Hebrew name John, meaning God is gracious, encapsulates the complex dichotomy of Ivan Fyodorovich Karamazov's character, a man deeply entrenched in intellectual skepticism, yet haunted by an underlying yearning for divine grace. This name, embodying grace and divinity, stands in stark contrast to Ivan's philosophical journey, marked by a profound engagement with the darkness of human nature and the question of divine justice in the face of innocent suffering. Ivan's narrative is punctuated by harrowing tales of children subjected to unfathomable cruelty, stories that not only challenge the existence of a merciful God, but also serve as a reflection of Ivan's inner turmoil. These stories, echoing the depths of human depravity, lay the groundwork for his confrontation with the Grand Inquisitor, a philosophical parable that questions the very foundation of faith, freedom, and the human condition. Through the Grand Inquisitor's lips, Ivan articulates his deepest doubts about divine benevolence and the burden of human freedom, setting the stage for his existential crisis. As the story unfolds, Ivan's steadfast reliance on reason begins to falter, leading him down a path of despair and madness. His encounters with a devilish apparition, a manifestation of his own psychological fracturing, mark Ivan's descent into a personal hell of doubt and guilt. This dialogue with the devil, a battle of wits and wills, symbolizes Ivan's struggle to reconcile his intellectual convictions with the haunting spectre of meaninglessness and moral ambiguity. The culmination of Ivan's torment is realized in the crushing weight of his passive complicity in his father's murder. This realization thrusts Ivan into the abyss of despair, confronting him with the tangible consequences of his philosophical musings on morality and free will. The theoretical becomes painfully personal, as Ivan grapples with the possibility that his own ideas may have indirectly sanctioned a patricidal act, leaving him to wrestle with guilt and the search for redemption in a world stripped of easy absolutes. In Ivan's journey, Dostoevsky crafts a vivid exploration of the human soul caught between the desire for divine grace and the reality of a flawed, often cruel world. Ivan's story invites us to ponder the complexities of faith, the nature of evil, and the possibility of forgiveness. It is through Ivan's eyes that we confront the most haunting questions of existence, witnessing the transformative power of grace, both divine and human, in the midst of suffering. Thus, Ivan Karamazov, named for grace, embodies the tumultuous search for meaning and redemption in a graceless world. His narrative, replete with philosophical depth and human vulnerability, challenges us to reflect on our own beliefs, our responses to the suffering of others, and the potential for grace to emerge from the depths of despair. In Ivan's descent and his confrontation with the darkest aspects of human nature, we find a compelling call to compassion, understanding, and ultimately to the healing power of grace that his name suggests, even in the most broken of worlds. Alexei Alyosha Fyodorovich Karamazov, affectionately christened after the noble bearing of Alexei the man of God, embodies the serene nexus where humanity's loftiest virtues and the divine intersect. His very name, evoking the divine protector, sets the stage for Alyosha's journey through the tumultuous world of the brothers Karamazov, where he emerges as a beacon of compassion, humility, and unwavering faith amidst the storms of existential despair and moral ambiguity. Alyosha's profound connection to Father Zosima, a spiritual mentor whose teachings are steeped in the virtues of love, forgiveness, and service, profoundly shapes his worldview. Through this relationship, Alyosha internalizes a philosophy that champions the transformative power of non-judgmental love and the redemptive potential of suffering, ideals that he carries into his interactions with the world around him. Among the most poignant expressions of Alyosha's impact is his intervention in the lives of the tormented Karamazov family. Whether mediating familial conflicts or offering solace to his brothers, Ivan and Dimitri, Alyosha embodies the principle of love as an agent of change. His gentle presence offers a counterpoint to Ivan's intellectual tumult and Dimitri's passionate excesses, suggesting a path to reconciliation that transcends rational understanding and emotional turmoil. Alyosha's narrative arc is marked by moments of profound spiritual insight, as evidenced in his silent vigil beside the suffering Alyosha, a testament to his belief in the sanctity of every soul and the power of empathy to heal the deepest wounds. This act of quiet solidarity encapsulates Alyosha's role as a vessel of divine grace, through which the light of compassion and understanding shines forth even in the darkest hours. Thus, Alyosha stands not merely as a character in a novel, but as a symbol of hope and moral integrity, urging us to embrace the ideals of service, compassion, and faith. His story, illuminated by the grace implied in his name, offers a vision of human potential that transcends the confines of the novel, inspiring us to carry forward the light of love and understanding in our own lives, even as we navigate the complexities of the human condition. Pavel Fyodorovich Smerdyakov, bearing the first name Pavel, a name that holds the weight of its historical and biblical associations with the Apostle Paul's journey of transformation and redemption. However, the irony in Smerdyakov's name is profound, given the trajectory of his life and actions within the brothers Karamazov. His surname, derived from Smerd, reflecting a societal disdain, encapsulates his existence at the margins, marked by neglect and contempt. Born from an act of exploitation and raised in the shadows of the Karamazov household, Smerdyakov embodies the antithesis of the grace and redemption his name might suggest. Smerdyakov's life is a wild dance of cunning and despair, his intellect and strategic mind belied by his social position and the epilepsy that further alienates him. His manipulation of the Karamazov family, particularly Ivan, with whom he shares a complex bond of intellectual kinship and mutual disdain, showcases his profound understanding of human nature and the darker recesses of the soul. The zenith of Smerdyakov's manipulative prowess is his orchestration of Fyodor's murder, a deed that casts long shadows, entangling Ivan in a web of guilt and existential crisis. Smerdyakov's actions are not driven by a simple lust for inheritance, but are the culmination of a life marred by bitterness, a desire to assert his existence and agency in a world that has consistently diminished him. Smerdyakov's confrontation with Ivan, where he reveals his role in their father's murder, is a pivotal moment that lays bare the complex interplay of influence and responsibility between them. It is here that Ivan's philosophical musings collide with the brutal reality of Smerdyakov's deeds, forcing Ivan to confront the abyss of his own making. In Smerdyakov, Dostoevsky crafts a character that challenges the reader to ponder the nature of evil, free will, and moral responsibility. Through his life and actions, Smerdyakov emerges as a dark mirror to the Karamazov family, reflecting the destructive potential of human intellect and desire unmoored from ethical considerations and human compassion. Smerdyakov's narrative, from his marginalized beginnings to his ultimate act of defiance and escape through suicide, underscores the tragic consequences of a life devoid of love and recognition. His story compels us to reflect on the societal and familial forces that shape individuals and the thin line between victim and perpetrator. In the figure of Pavel Fyodorovich Smerdyakov, we are confronted with the haunting realization that the seeds of darkness lie dormant within us all, awaiting only the right conditions to bloom. Grushenka, affectionately known as the diminutive of Agrafena, carries a name derived from Agrippina, meaning born feet first, a nod to her being a force of nature from the very beginning. This name, while not directly shaping her character, encapsulates the enigmatic duality of Grushenka's essence, a woman whose seductive charm and capriciousness mask a capacity for profound love and transformative growth. Grushenka's paradoxical nature weaves a complex web within the lives of the Karamazovs, acting as both a disruptor and a catalyst for change. Her relationships with Fyodor and Dimitri illustrate her disruptive allure, drawing both men into a vortex of passion and rivalry. Yet it's her unexpected connection with Alyosha that unveils the depth of her character, revealing a woman capable of introspection and redemption. Grushenka's life, marked by trials and tribulations, mirrors the existential struggles that permeate the brothers Karamazov. Her past, marred by abandonment and societal judgment, shapes her into a survivor, whose cunning and allure are defense mechanisms against a world that has often been cruel. Yet beneath this veneer lies a quest for genuine connection, for a love that transcends the superficiality of her past entanglements. In her relationship with Alyosha, a transformation begins. Alyosha's genuine kindness and unwavering faith offer Grushenka a glimpse into a world where love is not a game but a sacred bond. This encounter sparks a journey towards self-discovery and redemption, leading Grushenka away from manipulation towards a path of sincere affection and loyalty. Grushenka's story is a testament to the power of grace and transformation. In her, we see the possibility of redemption, of rising above the scars of our past to find a deeper, more meaningful connection with others. Her journey from a figure of temptation to a beacon of hope and love underscores the redemptive potential that lies within us all, challenging us to look beyond our flaws and to embrace the capacity for change that dwells within. Katarina Ivanovna Verkhovtseva, her name the Russian echo of Catherine, meaning pure, or each of the two, stands as a beacon of complexity and contradiction in the world of the brothers Karamazov. Her character, infused with intense pride, dignity, and a convoluted moral compass, becomes a pivotal force amidst the emotional and ethical whirlwinds that define the novel. Engaged to Ivan yet emotionally entangled with Dimitri, Katarina embodies the tumultuous intersection of passionate love and the burdens of societal expectation, her purity of intent clashing with the dual nature of her affections. Katarina's interactions within the Karamazov family illuminate her multifaceted nature. Her confession of manipulating evidence against Dimitri, driven by jealousy and a complex sense of justice, unveils the depth of her internal conflict. This act, born of a moment's passion, spirals into a narrative of guilt and redemption as she grapples with the consequences of her actions on the lives entwined with hers. Yet, it is her relationship with Ivan that lays bare the core of Katarina's turmoil. Caught between a love that promises solace and a loyalty that demands sacrifice, she navigates the murky waters of her desires and duties. Ivan's ambivalence and Katarina's struggle to reconcile her emotions with her sense of honor underscore the tragic beauty of their connection, a relationship fraught with unfulfilled longing and the specter of societal judgment. Katarina's journey is one of profound self-exploration, marked by her attempts to atone for past misdeeds and to forge a path of moral clarity amidst the chaos that surrounds her. Her pledge to support Alyosha's family financially, despite the turmoil in her own life, signifies a step towards redemption, a beacon of hope that even the most conflicted souls can find solace in acts of kindness and selflessness. In Katerina Ivanovna, Dostoevsky crafts a character that challenges us to reflect on the complexities of human emotion, the weight of moral decisions, and the possibility of redemption. Her story, woven with threads of purity and passion, duty and desire, invites us to contemplate the dual nature of love and loyalty, and the capacity for change that resides within us all. Katerina's narrative, from its tempestuous beginnings to its quest for forgiveness, mirrors our own struggles to navigate the often conflicting demands of heart and society, reminding us that within every soul lies the potential for both turmoil and transformation. Lisa Koklakova, a diminutive of Lizaveta, which in turn traces its roots to the Hebrew Elizabeth, meaning God is my oath, encapsulates the spirit of a character marked by both purity and the tumult of deep suffering. Lisa's life in The Brothers Karamazov is a vivid portrayal of the contrast between her vibrant spirit and the physical constraints that bind her, highlighting the enduring innocence and faith she places in those she holds dear. Embodied in Lise is a paradox. Her physical immobility starkly contrasts her emotionally complex and spirited nature. This duality is most poignant in her relationship with Alyosha, where her youthful mischief and depth of feeling shine through their interactions. Lisa's affection for Alyosha, marked by moments of sincere connection and vulnerable confessions, underscores her capacity for profound love, transcending the barriers of her physical condition. However, Lisa's narrative is not without its shadows. Her journey is marred by moments of self-destructive behavior and a crisis of nihilism, reflecting a struggle with her identity and the pain of her physical limitations. These darker facets of her character reveal a soul grappling with the weight of existential suffering, seeking solace in the possibility of causing others to understand the depth of her internal anguish. Amidst the complexity of her character, Lisa's interactions with Alyosha offer a glimpse into the transformative power of understanding and compassion. Alyosha becomes a source of comfort and a beacon of hope for Lise, embodying the essence of the teachings that have shaped his own spiritual journey. Their relationship, though fraught with the challenges of Lisa's emotional tumult, stands as a testament to the capacity of human connection to transcend the confines of physical and emotional pain. In the tapestry of Dostoevsky's world, Lisa Koklakova emerges as a character of luminous complexity, her life a reflection of the novel's broader exploration of faith, suffering, and the redemptive potential of love. Through Lisa, we are invited to ponder the mysteries of the human heart, the resilience of the spirit in the face of adversity, and the profound impact of our interactions on the lives of others. Her story, interwoven with moments of mischief, despair, and tender vulnerability, enriches the narrative's exploration of the existential dilemmas that define the human condition, offering a poignant reminder of the indelible mark of innocence and the enduring promise of redemption that lies within the capacity for love. Marfa Ignatievna, whose name echoes the reverence and depth of the biblical Martha, symbolizes diligence and unwavering devotion within the turbulent saga of the brothers Karamazov. In a narrative steeped in existential quests and moral ambiguity, Marfa serves as a beacon of maternal warmth and constancy, embodying the stability and nurturing presence that the Karamazov household so desperately lacks. Nestled in the heart of the Karamazov estate, Marfa, alongside her husband Grigory, transcends her role as a mere caretaker to become the spiritual mother of Dimitri, Ivan, Alyosha, and even Smerdyakov. In a world where familial ties are fraught with tension and neglect, her compassionate embrace offers a semblance of the unconditional love and guidance that the brothers yearn for. Her presence is a sanctuary amid the storms of passion and philosophical turmoil that define the lives of the Karamazov sons. Yet Marfa's narrative is not solely defined by her role within the Karamazov family. Hidden beneath her quiet exterior are dreams unspoken and aspirations unfulfilled, a longing for a life beyond the confines of servitude and the shadows of the Karamazov name. Her envisioned escape to Moscow, where she dreams of owning a bustling shop, reveals a woman of ambition and practical wisdom, a soul seeking fulfillment beyond the role history has cast for her. As the silent matriarch of a fractured family, Marfa's influence is a testament to the power of steadfast love and the enduring human spirit in the face of adversity. Her life, marked by silent sacrifices and quiet dreams, offers a counterpoint to the chaos that surrounds her, highlighting the strength and resilience often found in those who nurture and bind the family together. Through Marfa Ignatievna, Dostoevsky crafts a tribute to the unassuming heroes of everyday life, those who, like the biblical Martha, serve and love with diligence and devotion, shaping the souls of those around them. Her story is a gentle reminder of the transformative power of maternal love and the indomitable spirit of women who, in the shadows of great dramas, uphold the light of humanity and compassion in a world teetering on the edge of despair. Elder Zosima, a beacon of spiritual guidance within the brothers Karamazov, bears a name of Greek origin, Zosimos, meaning likely to survive, or viable. This nomenclature is not merely coincidental but profoundly emblematic of Zosima's enduring impact and his journey through a life rich with spiritual trials. His existence within the monastery and his relationship with Alyosha serve as pivotal elements that define the spiritual landscape of the novel. Zosima's teachings, embodying love, forgiveness, and a deep-seated belief in the inherent goodness of mankind, resonate through the pages, leaving an indelible mark on the souls of many, especially Alyosha. His early life, marked by familial loss and a transformative encounter with his brother Markel, sets Zosima on a path towards spiritual enlightenment. Markel's deathbed revelation, a poignant embrace of life's sanctity and a call to service, becomes a clarion call that profoundly shapes Zosima's future teachings and actions. One of the most touching manifestations of Zosima's spiritual depth is his bowing before Dimitri, recognizing in him a soul undergoing profound religious suffering. This act, bewildering to onlookers, symbolizes Zosima's acknowledgement of the transformative potential of suffering, a theme central to Dostoevsky's exploration of redemption and human resilience. Elder Zosima's narrative arc, from his youthful indiscretions to his serene acceptance of monastic life, underscores a journey of redemption and self-discovery. His teachings on love, prayer, and the nature of hell reflect a deep understanding of human frailty and the power of divine love to transcend it. Zosima's perspective on hell in particular challenges conventional notions, depicting it as a state of self-imposed isolation from God's love, thereby offering a more introspective view of sin and redemption. Through Zosima, Dostoevsky articulates a vision of spiritual survival and vitality that transcends the confines of the monastery, echoing into the lives of those he touches. Zosima's existence is a testament to the power of faith, the importance of forgiveness, and the unbreakable bond of human connectedness. In Zosima, we find not just a character, but a spiritual force, a guiding light for Alyosha, and a symbol of enduring grace that challenges and comforts us, urging us to seek the viability of our souls amidst life's trials. As our journey through the brothers Karamazov comes to a close, we emerge on the other side of despair and enlightenment, having walked alongside characters that resonate with the very soul of humanity. In the Karamazovs and those whose lives they touch, we witness the spectrum of human potential, from the depths of depravity to the pinnacles of spiritual transcendence. Dostoevsky's masterpiece, with its intricate exploration of faith, morality, and the bonds of family, leaves us with a lasting contemplation on the nature of freedom, the weight of sin, and the possibility of redemption. It is a narrative that does not shy away from the darkness within, yet steadfastly holds on to the light that guides us through. In the end, the brothers Karamazov stands as a profound meditation on the struggles that define us, the choices that lead us astray, and the enduring hope that, even in our darkest hour, can illuminate the path to understanding and grace. This exploration of Dostoevsky's characters is but a glimpse into the vast, tumultuous ocean of the human experience, reminding us that within the heart of every individual lies the capacity for both destruction and profound love, and that, in the end, it is our shared journey towards redemption that unites us all in the complex tapestry of life.